Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Omegandege Onde. Um, I was born in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and I'm the last born in the family of 8 children. For me, life has never been easy because I lost both of my parents when I was still very young, and from that time, my auntie became my guardian and the person who raised me. She gave me the love and the care that I missed from my parent, and I will always be grateful for her strength and courage. Uh, Growing up in Congo was filled with uncertainty and fear. As you know, always, like, I'm from Congo and the east side. Um, in 2016, my family faced a horrible tragedy when my uncle was shot in his thigh and his firstborn child was killed during an attack by an unknown people. Um, for us, that moment really changed everything. So, out of fear for our lives, we decided to move to another place. But we were attacked again. So, we made the painful decision to flee the country in 2017. Arriving in Malawi as a refugee was one of the biggest turning points in my life because everything felt new and unfamiliar. I came from a French speaking background and now I had to learn English as the second language. Uh, for me, it wasn't easy, but I was determined to adapt and move forward because I had to make sure my dream is fulfilled. Uh, when I was still studying English, I started volunteering as a private primary school teacher. So I loved helping children learn and grow, and my dedication was soon recognized. After some times, I was promoted from a teacher to a position of a head teacher. That experience that I gained built my confidence and the leadership skills that showed showed me that no matter where I came from, I can still make a big difference in people's life. After 3 years of living with my family, I started like facing problems, facing a lot of challenging personal and family challenges. As you know, um, it wasn't that easy for me. For me, life became very tough again. And as a man who dreams, I didn't give up. There is this day I came up with an idea. I talked to one of my cousin. We came up with an idea of like we would like bring hope to others. We decided to create an organization in Malawi that helps orphans and widows meet their basic needs and fulfill their dreams and feel like they are not forgotten. It was one of our way of turning our pain into purpose and our struggle into service. In 2020, I applied for a scholarship that could help me continue with my education, but I wasn't selected. I tried again in 2021. I failed once more, but I kept trying because I believed that every no was preparing me for the bigger yes. On my third attempt, my dream came true. Out of more than 300 applicants, I was among the 30 students selected for the Oscar scholarship, which gave me the opportunity to be placed at York University here in Canada. Surprisingly, just a few days after receiving the good news that I was selected, I suddenly felt sick. I started like feeling bad. I could like drink water non-stop. My friend decided to take me to the hospital because my situation wasn't really good, and it's whereby I was diagnosed with a type 1 diabetes. The doctors immediately placed me on insulin treatment, but it was very expensive to maintain in Malawi. As you know, I was a refugee, I was living alone, but I did my best. Despite many times I couldn't afford the medication and the equipment needed, the diet, as you know, living in the camp, it's very tough, like to say, oh, I'll be on this diet, I'll be on this diet. It's very tough as I was living alone. I had no support, just like me, my friends, and God. When I came here in Canada, I tried to live without like insulin for some times because I didn't know how it works here. I didn't know like how I may say I didn't have access because I hadn't like the health card. I was still waiting for the health card, and the system was kind of like confusing me. So staying without like insulin for sometimes made my condition to be much worse, but I had to bear with that. So my blood sugar level reached 53.8, which was extremely dangerous. I started losing my vision. I couldn't see. It was really dangerous, and I was like near to write the exams. I even missed some of my exams at that moment. I had to be admitted to Humber Hospital for a week under the care of a diabetic specialist. Since then, I have to depend on insulin injections and use of like a Freestyle Libre 2 sensor to monitor my sugar level. For me, the challenge is that my medication and diabetic supplies are very expensive, and that has made my journey as a student even more difficult. But I always remind myself why I'm here. So I'm here to build a better future, not only for myself, but also for others who are facing the same kind of struggles. Despite everything I have gone through, like losing my parent, fleeing my home country, surviving violences, living as a refugee, and managing a chronic illness, I still choose hope over despair and determination over fear. That's what I believe in. So today, despite all these challenges, I didn't like quit school. I didn't do whatever. I didn't like involve into a lot of stuff that could like distract me. I'm still like pursuing my bachelor degree in human rights and equity studies here at York University, and I continue to dream of making a difference. I want to use my education to empower vulnerable people, strengthen the organization I co-founded in Malawi, and still want to be like big, help others, not only in Malawi, Canada as well, out of Canada as well. Just want to be a voice for those who feel left behind, the voice of the voiceless. My story is not just about like the pain or survival. No, it's about like resilience, faith, and belief that no matter where we came from or what we face, we can still rise above it. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Want to thank this Lim. I want to thank all the staff and all the people who are like me, who are having this disability that I have. Just want to remind them that you have like to stand strong. And I'm pretty sure that from everything, like despite everything we are passing through, we can still arise once again. I have to say it like once again. And I'm pretty sure we are with Lim is going like to make all the way possible, despite like organization can't reach the needs of everyone, but at least I have hope that I will be like helped. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you all.